Hey y'all, Rhonda here. It has been a day. I was up at 5, which I usually get up at 5 anyway. Had to get ready. Had to be ready by 7 and be in a town an hour away from here by 8 for a doctor's appointment. And then, of course, I had to get my daughter's lunch ready, and I always do her hair. She has long, beautiful hair, so I always do it every morning. Anyway, just kind of rushing around and saw the doctor, and it was a good visit. And then I had to go to another building for lab work, and then I had to go grocery shopping because there's a place there that we really like to go to because it's really inexpensive. And then come home, drop everything off, go to work, go to Walmart, come back, fix supper. Anyway, it's just, life. But anyway, so I thought, I'm kind of worn out, but what better way to end the day than with you guys and sharing some goodies that I got in today. And also, if you watched one of my last videos about the, I don't know what you call it, estate stuff that I bought, I don't know. Anyway, that I bought a huge lot of crafty awesomeness. Anyway, so I have a few things to show you from that to kind of whet your appetite because I'll be selling some stuff. But anyway, so I buy books from this guy off Marcari, I think that's how you say it. I've been saying it wrong all this time, but anyway, which is really a cool place to buy and sell stuff. And anyway, I buy books to, gut and just different things. But anyway, I bought some kids books with beautiful illustrations, just different sizes that I liked, that weren't anything really special. I mean, all books are special, but that I'll be able to tear apart and repurpose and all that. And anyway, just, a little bit of this and that and the other. But anyway, I wanted to share some things with you because it just amazes me. There's some book of poetry, and I was reading some of this, and it's like, Old English, that's how they were writing, and try to make out some of these words and then, understand the meaning and all this. But this was really neat. This was, somebody wrote in this. And anyway, this one is from, let's see, this one is 1898. And look at this condition. I mean, it is really perfect condition for a book that old. Of course, this is going to go in my stash. I can't, do anything with that. And then here's another one. And this one is, just love the patina on these pages. This is 1895. Just beautiful. Has some beautiful illustrations in it. Of course, this is going in my library. And then this one, Browning's Shorter Poems. And somebody drew a flag and then put a little flag sticker in there. And look at, oh, the patina on this is incredible. And this is from, this is 1916. But, oh, if you could feel this, these papers are just like silk. Just beautiful. And I bought this one for the cover because look at this. Is that not magnificent? I just love this. So I was gonna use the cover, for another journal, but then look at this. Oh my goodness. And look at the patina on these pages. Just gorgeous. 1886. Can you believe that? So this is probably going in my library too. I haven't decided yet, but it is. But look at the patina on these pages. I mean, gorgeous. So, yeah, love that one. And then this one, if you can't tell, I mean, look how it's a big book. I mean, a big book. And I just thought it would be fun to make a journal. out of something this big. And this one I could probably repurpose. I don't want to say tear up, because, you know, as crafters, we like to use all the pages and use everything. So I don't know. I'll have to read it and see, but just big, beautiful pages, and very neat. And I got, I don't know, several other books, but poems and different things. But these are kind of the neat ones. And here's a bedtime book. And this is To Karen, Christmas 1979. But anyway, these illustrations are just beautiful. I mean, gorgeous. So I don't know, I may scan these. I don't know what I'll do with this one, but it's just beautiful. Silky pages. Like I said, this one's 1977, so it's not an old one by any means, but it's just beautiful pages. So let me get these out of the way. Okay, I think I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit for some of these stamps, so you can see. Let's see what this does. Okay, so I bought this huge lot. I mean, like 2,000 stamps. On top of that, stencils and inks and ink refillers, paper punches, dyes, chalks, embossing powders. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. And so anyway, I wanted to share some of these beauties that I found, because I'm slowly going through all this and trying to organize by, you know, like their teddy bears or music or birthday, baby, you know, that kind of thing. And go through and get ready to sell the ones that I'm not going to keep, which I would love to keep everything, but oh my goodness, just way too much. But anyway, some of these are just spectacular, and so I wanted to share. So this is a stamp, and these are the red rubber. This one's actually been stamped. And this is the Stamp Smith Opening Night. Is that not beautiful? And then this beauty. And this is Stamp of Elegance Ink. Has a phone number. Red rubber. Another beautiful. And this is Janet. And this is the Stamping Ground. And this has been stamped. And this is I'm Sorry. Isn't she a beauty? And this is also the Stamping Ground. This one's never been used. And this one, I don't think this one's been used either. And this one, I mean, these are some beautiful, just beautiful faces. Like I said, these are just works of art. This one's been used. Doesn't look like this one has. But just to display these up on shelves, you know, are just phenomenal. And never ever seen one like this before. Look at this shape. And this one's never been used. Oh, that's handwritten. I don't know what that one, I don't know what that says. But isn't that cool? And that's a good size too. And check this one out. It's like a rolling pin, but it has 4 different patterns. There's seashells, ocean, looks like bugs, looks like flowers, maybe succulents or something, and leaves. And then it has a little hole in the end. And this one is Judy Klein, USA. Can you see that one? but I just thought that was super cool. And look at this. I wanted to back you up a little bit. Look at this. I mean, is that not crazy? But talking about a beautiful, and look how this is made. You don't see stamps like that. I mean, they're all within, you know, the square, but this goes over. Isn't that cool? Very neat. And then this one is Simple Pleasures. See if you can see. I don't know with the light. I don't think you'll be able to see. Simple Pleasures, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Has an address, but look at this one. Same thing. Is that not crazy? Doesn't look like it's been used. I mean, I'm like a kid in a candy store going through this stuff. It's just, every stamp I pull out, it's just like, oh, ooh, oh, you know, super cool. So I wanted to share those beauties with you because I just, you know, it's just beautiful. And then, let's see, I got in a little order from Scrapbooking Made Simple. And this is maybe if I can get a hold of it. I got a little free gift. It's a little popsicle with twine on it, baker's twine, 15 yards. So I always use that. And this is ink pads by Lavinia. So I was anxious to try this. If you're not familiar with the company, they have beautiful stamps that they make. And I don't know how long they've been doing their inks. These are dye inks. And so I thought, well, I'd like to give them a try. And they have beautiful colors. That's another thing that drew me to them was all these beautiful colors. So we'll have to try those out and see how they work. And then I wanted to give these a try. These are, well, I bought 3 of them. I have one out. This is, oh, I think I maybe got different sizes. Anyway, this is by Couture Creations Blending Brushes. This one says large. And anyway, I just thought these were neat because they have a little case, a little head on them. They feel wonderful, you know, very dense. Not like the makeup brushes. These are like the Picket Fence. Yeah, the original Picket Fence ones. You just want to sit here and pet it. Oh, it's so soft. But I mean, look how dense it is. I mean, you can barely even pull those apart. And so I'm sure they're going to perform, you know, like the Picket Fences. But thought I'd give them a try. And then, like I said, this little case. And then you just put it right in there. And that way you don't have to worry about it, you know, the ink getting everywhere. So I thought I'd give those a try. So that was just what I got there. So something that I really wanted to share with you guys. Oh my gosh. This, even if you don't like the subject matter, you have to agree that this artwork is spectacular. I don't know any other adjectives to use, any way to describe it other than just to let you see it. But like I said, if you don't like the subject matter, just the artwork is just outstanding. So let me get it. Hang on. Okay. This is Stamperia, which you guys know I love Stamperia and Ciaobella, but Stamperia has been knocking it out of the park. This is Sir Vagabond Goes to Japan, and oh my goodness. I have more paper than you could ever imagine, and I know, you know, everybody says that, but this is I have a problem. But anyway, and out of all the paper that I've ever laid my eyes on, either owned, saw pictures of, whatever, so far, this is it. I mean, this is it. So anyway, they have the die cuts that are really cool. There's the background paper. And then they have the 8x8, which I'm going to go through the big 12x12 so you can see everything. They have the 6x6. They have the wood shapes. Is that not just... Oh my goodness. All right. I have been waiting and waiting for this. Just... All right. Are you ready? You got to take a deep breath. This is divine. Yes. Look at this. And again, even if you don't like the subject matter, the artwork is breathtaking. I mean, the colors, everything that they did on this is just, it takes my breath away. I have been looking at it and looking at it, and I can't get enough of it. So, if you saw one of my videos where I did the canvas, it's about a 20 by 16, I think, canvas. Let's see, I think it's, what's it called? SeaWorld, Under the Sea, something like that. By Stamperia, and I had cut it out and it's layered. It's a big 3D canvas, and that's what I'm going to do with this one. I mean, the wheels are turning. Look at this. And I may even do a much bigger canvas with this. There is just so much. I mean, look at this. And look at these faces. And look, I mean, the fish. Oh. And it has just a little steampunk in it. If you notice in her hair, you know, whoops, the gears. On the fish, there's a few gears. Cogs, I think you call them. So it's not overwhelming. It's just, look at this dragon. Oh my word. I mean, like I said, I just don't know enough adjectives for this. I mean, is that not just gorgeous? Look, I mean, that is rich. Rich, rich, rich reds. And every time you look at it, you find different elements. Look at the cut aparts. Oh, that's just fabulous. This one. And look at all of these cut aparts. Oh my goodness. I am just... Here again, if you don't like the subject matter, that's fine, but come on, you gotta tell me. Is the artwork not spectacular, fabulous, like no other? I mean, I am just in love with this. It took me a long time to do that other canvas because, you know, I have a scan and cut. But when you're trying to cut something specific out of this, like if I wanted to cut the fish out of this, it reads all of this, and to try to get rid of everything except for this image is just next to impossible. So what I did with things like this that were so busy, I laid a piece of parchment paper over it, traced the image that I wanted cut out, put my paper and the parchment paper, you know, on my sticky mat, ran it through the scan and cut. So it scanned, you know, this dark area here that I wanted cut out. And then when it came back out, I peeled the parchment paper off and then ready to cut. And then it just cut this image out. But that's a lot of work, a lot of tracing, a lot of time. So what I did was and you guys have probably seen these advertisements on Instagram and Facebook, that it looks kind of like a pen, kind of like this, but it has a little funny shape on it. And you hold it like this, but it has a blade on it. And it shows them, I mean, cutting literally like this, making circles. I mean, you know, it's not just a straight edge. It's some kind of swivel. And if it really works like they say, oh my gosh, that would be such a game changer. I could just go through and cut this stuff out myself with that, you know, with that little cutter, and oh, I could have it done so much quicker. So we shall see. It should be in not too long, and we shall see. But I have to, you know, I'm going to hoard a whole set of everything and then, you know, pet it. And then as soon as my little trimmer comes in, my little cutter, we're going to see if it works. And if it does, then I'm going to have to get a couple more sets of this collection and start cutting and working on a big canvas. And so this time I think I'll bring you guys along. Last time I didn't. I may have shown just a little bit here and there, but I didn't show the process at all. So I'll bring you along on this one. And so anyway, that was my little sharing for tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. You made my day better. It's a nice way to end the day with you guys. And anyway, please like and subscribe and share with your friends, because like I said, I'll be showing these stamps and dyes and inks and all that stuff, and so you guys will kind of know what's coming. And so when I get ready to sell, like I said, I think I'm going to do it on my Instagram page, and you guys can be ready and kind of take notes of maybe some things that you want. And yeah, so until next time, bye for now.